All ahead 1/3.
All ahead 1/3.
How much time I got?
None, sir. Torpedo run 1100. Springs about 1600. Gyro 005 increasing. Shoot any time.
Stand by forward.
Stand by forward.
Periscope. Check bearing and shoot. Bearing. Mark.
345.
Down periscope.
Set. Fire. Fire one. One fired, sir. Fire. Fire two. Two fired. Fire. Fire three. Three fired. Set. Fire. Fire four.
It is inevitable that in accomplishing her mission, the submarine will expose herself to retaliation. Now let's take a look and see how the enemy fights back.
Fine. Deal. Depth charge.
Boy, that was certainly nerve-wracking. Did that sub get away, Admiral?
That one did, but we lost 52 in World War II, and 39 of them, we don't know what happened to them. But we think most of them were lost to depth charge. We lost a total of 374 officers and 3,131 men.
Well, it's certainly sad and very unfortunate that we should have those losses, but let's look and see what the submarines did. On this chart, we see that the tonnage, for example, of the submarines in the Pacific warfare, and miscellaneous type of shipping sunk in millions of tons, mines, surface craft, and then land-based aircraft. You see they sunk quite a bit more than carrier-based aircraft, and finally submarines sunk about 5 million tons. 73% of the total sunk in the Pacific. Now, I know that one of your chief interests is the midget submarine, and I read your article recently in Collier's. What can you tell us about midget subs?
Well, in my opinion, Earl, the midget submarine is one of the deadliest weapons ever devised. It won its spurs in World War II. 4 navies used it, the British and the Italians, with a special effectiveness. She's so small that she can fit in your backyard, and she can enter waters that no large-size, full-size submarine could enter.
Be carried by helicopters?
She can be carried by helicopters, and her crew can leave the ship to put mines on the bottom of enemy ships, and the laying of an atomic mine in an enemy harbor would be very simple.
Well, now, suppose we rejoin Admiral Nimitz, because I know one of his favorite subjects is the submarine of the future, and perhaps Admiral Nimitz can give us an idea on the Nautilus mural here, just what this means.
Well, Earl, you see here one of the deadliest submarines of all time, the atomic-powered USS Nautilus. She is very much like the conventional submarine in that she has everything that a conventional submarine has. She has a diesel engine, she has batteries, but her main propulsive plant is atomic-powered, an atomic-powered boiler which depends on its heat from an atomic pile. And that generates steam in the boiler, which passes into a steam turbine. Now, this submarine has many capabilities, some of which you've heard about. Time does not permit us to tell about all of them, but the submarine, with this atomic-powered plant, will give us an indication of how atomic energy can be used for purposes of peace.
Well, that's certainly putting it very pointedly, Admiral Nimitz. I want to thank you for coming to Science in Action to be with us and bring this fine material.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you and to join you in the program and to meet my old shipmate, Charlie Lockwood, who commanded our submarines so efficiently and effectively in World War II.
It's a great pleasure to me, sir, to meet my big boss in the Pacific.
Oh, as well. Now, I want to say thanks to you, too, Admiral Lockwood. I'll be back in just a moment with the Animal of the Week. Our special animal of the week is a toucan, a very strange bird that comes from South America, and Central America, and Mexico. This one is named Raymond as the special pet of Mr. Blaylock, who's brought him to the program. What about that big bill there, Andy?
Well, I tell you, Earl, that's fooled quite a number of ornithologists. I don't think they've made up their mind just exactly why it is so large. It's mostly fake. It's very light and rather hollow. You'll notice that when he eats, he has to take it in the tip of his bill, and then he tosses it up and swallows it that way.
Well, he's certainly a most interesting fellow. I'm going to try and throw this one up in the air and see what happens on this. Here you go, Raymond. Come on, here you go. Oh, he almost caught it. Well, now, you were telling me earlier they have a unique way of taking water. They can't drink as a normal bird would do. Perhaps we'll see if Raymond is interested in any water here now.
He's more or less of a dribble puss.
Oh, he is?
Oh, there he is.
Ah, there he goes.
You notice nice. He dips it down and it rolls down.
That tongue must be about 4 or 6 inches long, isn't it?
Something it is. It's shaped sort of like a palm leaf.
Well, this is really a very, very nice bird. The colors, of course, there's orange on the bill, green up here, a brilliant blue eye, white, black. Down here on the tail, yellow up in here, and orange on the tail feathers down in here. Beautiful bird. About 63 of these are known from various parts of the Americas.
South America.
This is one of the largest of all the species. A very, very beautiful fellow. Now, what are you going to do with Raymond? You going to keep him as a pet?
Well, he's quite a clown, and we got a big kick out of him, Earl. He's one of the most interesting birds I think we've ever had.
Oh, well, he's really a very nice fellow. Well, I hope that you will keep us informed on how Raymond does in the future, because he's certainly the most spectacular of all the animals of the week that we've had here.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.
I have something very special to show you. This is something that many zoologists have not seen. It is all that is left of the left hind leg of the largest animal that has ever lived on this earth. It's not an extinct animal, it's an animal that lives today. This is the vestige, the back leg of the giant blue whale, 110 feet maximum length, 200,000 pounds maximum weight. Incidentally, in our next program, we're going to talk about whales. Our special guest will be Dr. Robert T. Orr of the California Academy of Sciences. We hope that you will plan to be with us then.
You have just seen another in the fascinating television series, Science in Action. Science in Action is produced by the California Academy of Sciences under the supervision of Dr. Robert C. Miller.